Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Christy and today's video is my first video of 2019. Happy New Year to everyone. And today's look is this matte cranberry eye with a matte lip along with a little pop of glitter just to spice things up a little bit. So if you guys would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. So I already started off by doing my eyebrows off camera. Now I'm just using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C6 to clean up my eyebrows. Next, I'm taking that same concealer on a Morphe JH08 brush, and I'm putting that down on my eyelid as an eyeshadow base. Now I'll be taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just using that to set down the wet concealer that I put on my eyelid. Now I'll be taking my Modern Renaissance palette, and the first shade I'll be dipping into is Burnt Orange on a Morphe JH35 brush, and I'll just be taking that color and doing some windshield wiper motions throughout the whole eyelid. Once that first shade is nice and blended out, I'll be dipping into Realgar with that same brush, and I'll be repeating that same procedure, just this time placing that color a little bit lower than the first shade. Now I'll be taking the Blushing Berries palette, and I'll be using that first pink shade named Berry Chic, and with the brush that comes in the palette, I'll just be placing that color in the inner part of my eye. Next, I'll be dipping back into the Anastasia palette, and I'm using Red Ochre on a JH36 brush on the outer area of my eyelid. Now I'm dipping into some more of that Berry Chic shade with a Morphe JH32 brush, and I'm using that to blend together the two shades on the eyelid. Now I'm just grabbing a makeup wipe to make that edge sharper, and then I'm going back with some brushes to kind of soften up the edges. Now I'm using that makeup wipe to wipe off any fallout I might have, and then I'm going in with my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream and applying that all over my face. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Master Prime Primer and I'm also applying this all over my face. Now I'm taking my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in 03, and lately I've just been liking to clean up the top of my eyebrows using my foundation instead of my concealer, and that is what I'm doing here. Now I'm taking my Morphe sponge and that same foundation, and I like to apply my foundation in sections, so I start by applying it on one cheek first and then the next, and then with whatever I have on my sponge I bring it up to my forehead and blend it out to my chin also. And I like to do this because I feel like I have more control over the foundation and it doesn't cake up on me this way. Next up, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium, and I'm applying this under my eyes to hide any dark circles and also on the high points of my face to create more dimension in the face. And of course, taking my Morphe sponge, I'm just using that to blend everything out. And now I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set that concealer down, and then I'm also using that same technique to set the rest of my face. And now with the JH01 brush, I'm just using that to wipe off any excess powder that I might have on my face. Now we're jumping back into the eyes, and I'm just using my Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner to tightline my eyes in Blackest Black, and then I'm using all three shades that I used on my eyes for my waterline as well, and I'm just layering those on one at a time. Now, since this is an all matte eye look, I decided to pop in some glitter in the inner corner, and I'm just grabbing my NYX glitter glue and some gold glitter from Beauty Creations, and I'm just popping that right in my inner corner. Now we're going back into the face, and I'm using my Anastasia contour kit in medium to tan, and I'm just applying this right under my cheekbones just to make them stand out a little bit more, and I'm doing this using my Morphe JH05 brush. I'm also taking some of this and applying it on my forehead and of course right under my jawline just to make everything look a little bit more defined. And for my nose, I'm just taking the JH10 brush with that same contour shade, and I'm just following the natural shadows of my nose. And now I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and using that to blend that out. Now I'm taking my butter bronzer and the JH02 brush to bronze up my face. And now I'm taking my Morphe sponge on the flat side and dipping it into some of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just using this to cut out my contour and make it look sharper. And I don't like letting this sit too long, so I'm just going in with my JH07 brush and dusting it off. I'm now using my Too Faced Blush Duo Kit, and I'm using that darker pink shade with my JH06 brush, and I'm just smiling a little to really get that blush on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm taking the Urban Decay Pollution Protection Setting Spray and spritzing that all over my face to make sure the makeup lasts all day. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm taking a mixture of Summer and Bronzed on a JH09 brush, and I'm applying that on my cheekbones. And now I'm taking the JH42 brush with that same shade, and I'm using this to highlight all the smaller areas I want to highlight. And now to finish this look off, I'm taking my Makeup Forever lipstick in the shade 109. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get notified every single time I upload. And stay tuned for more upcoming videos.